So it's 6:30 in the morning. I slept in. I wanted to be on the road by 5:30. I'm dreading today. 168 kilometers. Ride with GPS is saying 700 meters of elevation gain, but it also said 600 yesterday, so we'll see. I gotta get packed up and on the road so that I'm not riding in the dark tomorrow. It is cold. It's only 12 degrees outside.
Lay on down and I hit the lights. Close my eyes on a quiet night. Half in a dream and asleep until I hear little drops on my windowsill. I know that sound and smell of daunting rain. She moves my with her fan. She is the storm, the calm that proceeds, the howling wind and the still air in between. And I see the clouds rolling in with a force to knock me down and pick me up again. Comes in quick, no warning signs. The lightning strikes from white skies. The things I hope are waterproof are tested as she rains through my roof. All I can do is wait for it to pass. Hold on and hope to last. She is the storm, the calm that proceeds, the howling wind and the still air in between. And I see the clouds rolling in, forced to knock me down and pick me up again.
Didn't expect to see ostriches, unless those are emus, but they don't look like it. Okay, not what I expected to see.
Now the streets are flooded and the power's out. No use running and I'm in it now. I pull my hatch and I batten down. I face the storm and I hold my ground. She is the storm and the calm that proceeds, the howling wind and the still air in between. I see the clouds rolling in with a force to knock me down and pick me up again. And when she leaves, I want her back again. This storm I'd took comfort in. I took comfort in.
Oh, didn't do much filming the last 40-some kilometers. Out of nowhere, went over a ridge, headwinds picked up, really brutal. So little bit of a detour. Anyways, didn't film much. Super strong headwind. It's gonna grind. It's feeling super strong. It was a really good time. Saw a couple car rental places. Seriously considered bailing. Now I'm at Lindsay, so I'm 85 kilometers in, 85 kilometers to go. And for the next, I don't know, 40 to 50 kilometers, I ride the Trans-Canada Trail, and I believe what is called the Victoria Recreational Rail Trail. So far the condition of this trail is really good. Hopefully the rail trail is equally as good. There is a bunch of rain scheduled. You can see the clouds are moving in. I'm hoping this wind pisses off because it's just making it so much worse. You know, I was averaging over 20 kilometers an hour, just banging out the miles, and now here my average speed is dropping. But that's okay. It just means extra few hours in the saddle. Just rub both panniers there. Just to remember I'm a little wider than I think I am. Anyways, this should be fun. Now, while I can't go super fast on this section, the nice thing is it's sheltered from the wind for the most part. At least the wind's broken up a bit, so hopefully I can conserve a bit of energy here. Been eating tons of sugar today, just need that rapid hit. I know there's keto purists who will shun me, and anti-keto carb people who will be saying, I told you so. But it's all good. So, trail closed, but they gave me a detour from the looks of it. Should be able to just follow this road here. This trail is shaking the hell out of me. It's not too bad, but there's sections of sand. I don't know. Hopefully it's not like this much longer. It's really crazy. Alright, it started to rain. Trail's gotten a little bit better, so that's good. It's still rough. Glad I got a new wheel. I don't know if I discussed that, but I'll talk about it in another video. And I got my rain jacket on. I'm going to put this camera away so it doesn't get absolutely soaked, and I'll see you in a bit. So typically you don't get nice views on rail trails, just wooded in like it's been for the last quite a while, but the Trans-Canada Trail has some nice vistas. Alright, having fun out here. I'm actually making a really good time, 107 kilometers. Just wanted to stop and talk. Been in these short little bursts that you get of my audio monologue, if you will, it might sound like I'm not having fun. I am having fun. Just some parts of this are type 2 fun. I'll probably do a video series on that. But it just, moments get really tough here and you're out by yourself. Things start breaking. I lost a bolt from my pannier rack and it started rubbing my disc brake. Luckily I kept zip ties with me. I always try and keep tape and zip ties with you. You can fix things really quickly. It'll be a simple fix, just the nut fell out, or sorry, the bolt fell out. And yeah, it's holding up. This is a Trans-Canada Trail that I'm on right now. It's similar to the Oro Medante rail trail, except that the conditions are brutal. It's so much of it is like sand with big rocks. I'm just getting vibrated to hell. I could put the GoPro out, but the image stabilization on that new GoPro is amazing, but not on this sort of vibration. So I'm gonna have to get a chest mount for this sort of stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna keep at her. 107 kilometers, so I should have about 60 kilometers to go. I'd like to get this done in less than 4 hours and have a nice hot shower and maybe eat some spaghetti tonight. I don't even know what to say about this. This is slick mud. There looks like there's a way around. Trying out my rain covers. I'm gonna go through the bush. Hopefully the trail dries out. So this road that I went on had a no exit sign and a bunch of climbing, and I figured, oh man, I'll try it out. I checked Google Maps and my route planner. It looked like a fine gravel road, so I figured maybe I would end up on a rail trail like I've just been riding. Instead, this is actually one of the best parts of it. It's flanned out, but it was just like straight up the side of a small mound and big river run stone. Like the road just ended at some train tracks and it became a fire road. So I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. You can probably hear the rain. As far as I know, I'm almost off of this thing, maybe another kilometer or two. I've got a pretty steep descent and another huge incline. I'm gonna check once I hit the main road. It might be another fire road that I'm going down. If it is, I'll reroute and just drive on the highway, because holy crap, I still have 50-ish kilometers to go, and that's not gonna happen in this shit.
Made it to Cobourg. I don't know what to say about the last half of today. It was fun. It was hard. I'm glad I did it. I don't really have the energy to talk about it all, so I'll probably do like a talking head segment either tomorrow about it or when I get back in my apartment. The ride was 169.3 kilometers. Riding time was 10 hours 1 minute. I guess almost 13 hours in total. 988 meters of elevation gain and 8,730 calories burnt. There's just so much to digest with this ride. First 40 kilometers were just absolutely beautiful. I was making killer time. Went over a ridge and then hit headwind for 45 kilometers. Pannier rack, lost a bolt, had a zip tie, fixed it. Almost quit at Lindsay, the halfway point, and just kept seeing car rental places. I'm like, ah, screw it, I'm just gonna rent a car. But I kept going. Trans-Canada Trail, I didn't realize I'd gotten off of it. It was cool.
and then the I'm out of it. Victoria Victoria Recreational Rail Trail. It's more of like a quadding trail, and it's all washboard from quads, and then sand with cobbles, and it was just brutal. But I was just like, I caught this second wind and just kept going and going and going and grinding, and that was great. And then once I got off of it, that segment with the water went up into the bush. It was worse in the bush, so I ended up just riding through it. And then my bike got super sluggish, and I was wondering why. the rain covers on my panniers filled up with water, probably about 3 liters each, and they didn't drain properly. And I was just carrying all this extra weight. I didn't notice until Port Hope, like an idiot. Then I got to this gravel road that said no exit, but Google Maps showed a road. Ride with GPS showed a road. Wahoo showed a road. So I took it, and it was like hillbilly country. It was actually kind of terrifying. And then all of a sudden the road just turned into like fist-sized cobbles. It was like a quad trail. It was a fire road, and just like straight up the side of the closest thing Ontario has to a mountain. Got to the top of it, walked most of it because I couldn't ride in that. Got to the top of it, and it was like off-roading area. Got down it, rerouted because my route took me down another, it said no exit road, and I wasn't falling for that again. Wanted to avoid gravel at this point and just kept on the pavement. It was pretty good, but a lot of hills. I'm sorry, I look like a crazy person, but I feel like a crazy person. So many hills. Some of them I walked, the steep ones, some of them I biked. And I forgot to mention the last, it started raining at 85 kilometers in, roughly, drizzle. Put on my jacket, stopped filming. It's too bad, I missed a lot of really nice areas. But then it just started downpouring. It was not a fun time. And, well, I mean, it was fun, but you know what I mean. Like, I probably have trench foot, which is fine. Hopefully my shoes aren't going to be dry by tomorrow. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Girls and boys, get yourself a fender. I think fenders look stupid. I didn't think I needed a fender because I have a pannier rack that's like got a solid piece. You do not want to do 50 kilometers with a soaked, is it chamois? I should know this, but I don't. Whatever. My ass was wet for 50 kilometers, and there's a lot of chafing. Anyways, a lot of lessons learned. Overall, it sucked, but I like to think it's character building. I made it through. It's my longest ride, my first ever real century. Sorry I'm holding this so close, but my fucking shoulders, I gotta bleep that out. My shoulders are wrecked, and I know I keep looking away from the camera, but I don't care. There isn't really anything close by to eat. But I got schnitzel in my bag. I should have didn't film it. It's coming into Port Hope. This is a super long video, just realized. It's coming into Port Hope. Saw a schnitzel house, slammed on the brakes, and got myself schnitzel. Had a couple bites, saved the rest for here. Yeah.